Welcome back again, y'all. Another episode, Podcast Perspectives. I got the big homie with me today, man, tapping in. Appreciate you for coming on, my boy. The Curvy Killer, man. Where the name come from, man? Where we get that one from? I love it though.
Originally, I never had social media prior to training. So when I started training, I was trying to come up with a catchy phrase, and as I was training, I realized
Mic
like
up. Put the mic up.
after I was training, I realized like I started liking training like plus size women, and so I tried to find like a catchy phrase that would that would attract plus size women.
Got you.
That's about it. So I came up with that, and it stuck. It worked. I don't
I
know
like it. I like it. I mean, so how did you get into like the whole workout and all that?
So I've been training like working out my whole life like for sports.
Okay.
So after I graduated from college, I was a cop. So I didn't really like it. So I started like training people at like LA Fitness. I had like one client at like LA Fitness.
Okay.
And with this one client, I was just like experimenting. And so like I changed her body, and so it just kind of like
I could do this. I could do this right here.
I figured I can do it.
Okay.
So after I left the police department, I went to the fire department.
Okay.
But I was still training on the side. I still had like this one client. So that one client turned to two. So I got like I had like three clients at the time.
Okay.
So and I was a fireman. So for some reason, I really wasn't feeling the fire department. And well, it's a lot of reasons, but short story short, I was like, man, I feel like if I'm doing this training thing full time, I could make more than I'm making being a fireman. That's what I felt like. So I put in my 2 weeks notice with like 3 clients.
Oh, you jumped it.
Yeah. I was just bet it all on myself. Like my pitching I was gonna get was like $3,000. It wasn't no money to be talking about quitting no job. But in my mind, I'm like,
that's all I need.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna be good. I know I'm gonna be good. I know it sounds crazy now, but in my
Speaking
mind,
it out loud.
I'm like, I know I'm gonna be good. So I put in my 2 weeks notice, right?
Okay.
It's like on a Tuesday I put in the 2 weeks notice. A lot happened in between that, but
Okay.
I put in my 2 weeks notice, and I told the dude that I had a gym with, I had like $5,000 saved up.
Okay.
So I told this dude, I said, bro, let's get this gym. He was my trainer.
Okay.
But I told him, let's get this gym.
Okay.
So the money that I had, I gave it to him when we opened the gym.
Okay.
So when we opened this gym, I was like, all right, I'm gonna put in my 2 weeks notice now. I put in my 2 weeks notice. So I tell my boy, I say, I'm about to do this. I'm about to be a real live. I tell him I'm about to be a real live entrepreneur.
Okay.
So he was like, all right, that's what's up, bet. So time go by. So this Friday was gonna be my last day as a fireman.
Okay.
Which was gonna be my first day as a trainer. So I wake up, I do the fireman job. So the Saturday was gonna be my first day as a trainer. Okay. I walk in the gym, I pull up to the gym. Ain't no gym there. Yeah, took all the equipment out the gym and moved somewhere. And I ain't know where it was at.
Who? The person you was partnered with?
Yeah. Dang. So boom. So now I just left my job though. I just left my job, bro.
That's tough.
Yeah, so I had a client at the time. Her parents owned like a private school, good people.
Okay.
They owned a private school, and the 4 clients that I had, I texted them and was like, training on pause. I got to figure this out. I ain't tell them the details.
Right.
But I had this client, and she was like, my people own this private school. You can rent this room. It's a 700 square foot room. So I text those 4 clients. I was like, look, we're going to be at this location. It's a small room, bro, 700 square feet. I got in that room. It just worked.
You made something with nothing.
Yeah, that was 3 years ago.
I mean, what happened with the partner and the money you gave to him? Like, just
I had
gone.
to take that loss. Because I at the time, I understood what I did to get that money.
Okay.
So when you do certain stuff,
yeah,
you got to take losses. All of it come with losses.
Oh, yeah.
So it was, I take that as karma. It was just karma.
So you looked at it like, I was able to make it one time, I'm going to make it again.
Yeah. For some reason, I don't know why. I was just like, okay, I got to figure it out. I don't know why it was going to work, but it worked.
And here we are. So I seen on your Instagram you had like I seen you walking with the medals.
Yeah.
What that was about? Tell me about that.
Man, so I did a bodybuilding competition. That was like one of the goals that I had set for myself. Cause by me working out, everybody always been like, "Man, you swole." Some people call me swole. So I was just working out. Anyway, I was just big. You know what I mean? But I was big from playing football. And I said, man, I used to watch like YouTube with Tookie Williams. You know Tookie Williams? Mm-hmm. He's a bodybuilder, but he's like a Crip though.
Right.
He died. So I used to watch his videos and I used to be like, man, he a gangster. He's swole. You know what I mean? I used to see him lifting all these weights. I'm like, oh, that's hard, right?
Yeah.
So in my mind, for years, like when I'm in the gym, I'm like, I'm trying to get big like Tookie. That was always my thing because I didn't make it to the NFL. So my thing was, shit, I'm going to look like it. They still going to think I play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I always kept my body condition. So I told myself, shit, I'm gonna do a competition. So I put my mind to it.
That was your first one when you won it?
That was my very first one,
and bro. You won all the medals?
That was my very first one. I won medals in 2 classes.
Okay.
I did 2 different classes. I did pretty good. I got like 3 first medals and 3 first place medals and 2 second place medals.
Don't take that lightly, y'all. That's
you
for your first time.
That was my first time, but I took it lightly because I felt like I still wasn't doing what I was supposed to do, and I won. So I said, this go around, I'm gonna do what I was supposed to do. I'm gonna try to do it all the way out because I qualified for nationals the very first time, and if you win nationals, you get what they call a pro card. Niggas like me ain't doing it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know when you don't when you think of a bodybuilder, you have this stereotype. You know what I mean? This is meathead stereotype.
Yep.
Not smart. Don't have a car. They just fucking all weights.
It's nothing but muscle.
It ain't that. You feel what I'm saying? So for somebody like me to do as good as I did, it was a win on my side of town.
Okay, so it's the same work ethic and same decision making that go into like sports that go into that too, right?
For sure. But see, one thing about sports is you got teammates.
Right.
With this shit, it's just you. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't no assist. I ain't no rebounds.
It's all you.
It's all you. Yeah. So it took a lot of focus, and I did good. So I feel like that's gonna be a career for me. I feel like. Now I'm telling you that.
Man, three first medals and 2 second medals in your first try. I don't see why not.
Yeah. So and then to be honest, bro, I was scared. Like, I didn't think I was gonna be able to do that shit. But when I was going through that process, it was like shit was happening in life that wasn't going good, and all the negative energy that I had, I was just putting it into that. I was just putting it into that.
Just
like now that it's over with, and I think about it, I'm like, whew. Them medals came from a crazy place. You know what I'm saying? So now that I'm not in that space, I'm trying to figure out how can I do it when I'm in a better space mentally. And but they say in order to be good in bodybuilding, you got to be somewhat crazy. You know what I mean?
Got to pull it from somewhere.
Who wants to put their body through certain things? You know what I mean?
That's that LeBron James stuff. LeBron James put $1 million in his body.
That's what separates. That's what separates the boys from the men.
But I always tell people that I feel like the best people to model your work ethic off of is sports players, weightlifters, basketball players. Because when they get in that zone, it's like it's nothing else. Like it's this: wake up, eat it, sleep it, drink it, like all day.
It's definitely a zone. So that was the approach I did with it, and I did pretty good.
That's good. So let's pull it back a little bit for the people who probably had a similar upbringing. You said you was into football. So what was that dream like? You was like, I'm going to the NFL, like to make it pro.
Like I've been playing football my whole life. And
what position?
Strong safety and running back.
Okay.
I went to you ever heard of Westlake High School?
Out here?
Yeah.
I ain't from Atlanta, so.
Okay, cool. I went to high school like Cam Newton.
Okay.
People like that. But
same time?
At the same time.
Okay.
So I played 4 years and I earned a scholarship to Ball State University, right?
Okay.
So I'm at school first semester, right? So I'm from East Point, Washington Road, Old National area, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, cool. So I'm in Muncie, Indiana at this big school, right? Doing pretty good. I'm a freshman, right? Good guy. Man, I'm laying in the bed, bro. I'm hearing moo. My teammates ask me, do I want to go cow tipping? They ask me shit like that. This shit it's a culture shock from where I'm coming from.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a culture shock. Guess what I do?
You go.
I get up and leave. Get up and leave. So when I leave, I just go home. I ain't tell nobody. I pack my clothes and just like, tripping. Didn't know no better, right? So mama said,
like, y'all weird, man. I'm about to get out of here.
Weird. It was just a culture shock, bro. You see where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So it was weird, right? So I just left, right? So mama said, bro, you can't sit here. You can't stay at home, right?
Right.
So I ended up at this little ass school called Allen University.
So what happens? So when you leave, you just never go back. Like, just period.
Period.
Don't tell nobody nothing.
Nope. Don't answer the coach phone call or nothing.
Damn.
Tripped out. But mind you, coming out of high school, I was super highly recruited. I was what you call like Super 11.
Yeah.
It was the top 11 players in the state of Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
I tripped out and just left. Was homesick, but didn't know how to cope with being homesick.
Right. You didn't know what that was.
I don't know what it was. I seen something other than Washington Road. It was weird at the time. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
But yeah, so I left there, and I went to this small school in Columbia, South Carolina. Okay. It's called Allen University.
Okay.
Right. So when I get to this school, bro, it's the worst shit ever, bro. Like it just wasn't a good place for me, right?
Okay.
So the first game at this school, I walked onto this school. It was like a Thursday.
They let you start?
I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
It was a Thursday. My first day at this school. The next game was a Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I walked on the football field and the coach said, "You're my new safety," right? The very first game happens to be Savannah State's homecoming game, right? So the very first game we played Savannah State. I don't even know my teammate's name. I knew one guy. He's still my friend today.
Crazy.
I don't know these guys from a can of paint.
Right. But they knew who you was.
Yeah, because we got this guy coming from D1.
Okay.
Coach on his dick. Slick hang, but whatever. So first game, we play Savannah State. And I go crazy against Savannah State.
Mm.
And at the time, my girlfriend went there. Mm. So I did extremely well. So it was their homecoming. So after the game, I was like,
oh, that was their homecoming?
That was Savannah State homecoming. Even though we lost,
okay, y'all
that
lost.
was Savannah State's homecoming.
Okay.
And I did extremely well. So I was like, I'm staying in Savannah. Right? Party going down here. I get back to school Monday.
But they weird though.
They weird at the school, but Savannah State, I see some black people. You feel what I'm saying? They partying, it's homecoming. So I stay down there. So as I'm walking, the coach at Savannah State, he say, "Man, what are you doing at that school?" I said, I tell him my situation. Mm-hmm. He said, "You should really be here." That's all he told me. He
wouldn't listen to nothing you saying.
He wouldn't listen to nothing. He just said, "You're supposed to be here." So anyway, homecoming's over. I go back to school, right? Mm-hmm. I get to this school, and I catch a charge. I get back to this school 2-3 days later. I catch a charge, right?
Okay.
So I go to jail. I call my mama. I call my mama. I say, "Mama, I'm locked up." She said, "Open your mouth. You sound like you need help. You mumbling this shit. You wasn't mumbling when you was doing what you doing, right?"
Mom know how to get on
Open
you.
your mouth. So she come down there and get me.
Okay.
I ain't been down there but about a month at this point. Mm-hmm. But she said, "Oh, no, you looking bad," right? Mm-hmm. So she bring me home. We leave this school. So again, she said, "You just can't sit here." So I say, "Well, shit, I had fun in Savannah when I went down there. I'm just go down there and stay with my girl." That's what I say.
Okay.
I'm just go down there and stay with my girl. So I get to Savannah, and I used to just sleep in her room. I wasn't a student though.
On the dorm?
In the dorm, I used to sneak in her room. I wasn't a student. I used to walk out of class and then go back to the room, right?
So day to day, that's all you doing. You just cooped up in the room.
That's it.
Okay.
And doing push-ups and sit-ups like I was in prison. I couldn't be seen on campus. I didn't go there.
So you in jail all over again?
Slick, but mentally I'm like, I gotta be big. I gotta get bigger. Like, I'm not playing football. Like, I gotta get bigger. So one day I'm walking her to class. I used to sneak into the cafeteria with her lunch card. So I'm walking her to class, and that same coach saw me. He said, "What you doing down here?" I said, "My girl go down here." He said, "Come with me to my office." He gave me a full scholarship right there.
Damn,
He gave me a scholarship.
Boy, somebody with you.
The next 3 years of my college career.
And you finished there.
Yeah, so I majored in criminal justice with a minor in business.
Oh, you finished though.
For sure.
Okay. Yeah. So what happened with the whole NFL? You kind of just let that just.
Well, it started becoming a business, and I had my shot, and I felt like, it was time to let it go. I started having kids and shit like that, and it was time to let it go. I ain't make it, so I told myself I'm making pro or something when I found bodybuilding. But yeah.
Hey man, that's an amazing story. People could learn from that, man. Like, cause us growing up, like, that's the way. Like, we either gotta rap, we gotta play sports, and that's the only way out. But then you took a whole different way. You went to school, you finished, you got the degree, then you got the job, but then you just knew like this ain't for me.
Yeah, it's something better. It's just with this fitness shit. It's almost like it gotta be in you.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck how many certificates you got, or it got to be in you. They got to want to see you. You got to be likable. It's a lot that go into it other than push up, sit up, push pull type shit.
Okay.
Especially with like how social media is. You got to be more than just push up, pull up, sit up.
Okay.
So I feel like that bodybuilding was gonna help me with that too.
Okay.
It exposes me to different demographics and different types of people who do different things.
Right.
So
Get you in some room.
Help my situation.
So let's go to social media, man. How did you grow like your following and your platform? Like, you just kind of just posted, or was it a strategy? Or you just like threw it and let the cards land where they land?
Nah, I had a strategy.
Okay.
My strategy was post as much as I can. Originally, it was post as much as I can, and they got to see it.
Yeah.
You gotta
say yes or no. I'm gonna make you say yes or no.
You gotta see it. Whether you say yes or no, I know you see it.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I said before the analytics and stuff start coming, I said I'm gonna post 3 times in the morning, 3 times in the evening.
Damn. You
post 6 times a day, and you follow me, and you say you didn't see it. You're telling a story.
I know I'm in there.
I know I'm in there somewhere. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm posting at 8, 10, 11, 12, 1, 4, 7, 9.
You bring that same energy from sports and from working out into the social media world.
You got to when that's all that you do.
Yeah.
Mind you, I left my job. So I do this for a living. So if I do this for a living and I don't go hard, then what are you doing?
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's how I feel about it.
So on this journey, you know what I'm saying, from going to the sports team, to college, going from this school, then coming back to that school, quitting your job, like what's a big lesson you learned from all that, like that you could take away?
For what?
Like just in general, like through all that entire journey.
Like, what part?
I mean any part. Let's go college. When you went to college, you went back to Savannah. You went ahead and finished. Like, what's something you learned?
Oh, at Savannah, what I learned that. So I like Savannah. So it made me grow up. You grow up in the sense that it was 4 hours away. It's not too far, but it's not too close.
Okay.
You got to stand up. You got to. Everything counts. That's the biggest lesson I learned. Everything counts, and make it count. It's short. It's fast.
Okay. So let's go back to the entrepreneurship. After you quit, took the 5-band loss, you went to the private school. So let's start back there. So what's the journey from there to grow it? You know, you posting on social media. Like, what's the results from posting that much and then being at the private school?
So boom. So what I did was, when I used to be a fireman, I used to go on YouTube and I used to write like all the exercises, list of exercises. Then I go to the gym and practice them on my clients. And then over time, it became a book. It became like a catalog. So when I would be like, all right, we got legs today, and I look it up. So over time, I remember this catalog.
Okay.
And the shit started working. You know what I mean? And every day I'll just try to add something, add a different movement.
Okay.
And shit, it just became second nature. Like I can have 10 people in the room doing 10 different things, and could tell them, "Oh, you on this set, or you on this number." Man, give me my last set. You walked off early. You thought I didn't know you did 3. You supposed to do 4. Like, a lot of it became second nature. But yeah, that shit was trial and error originally, but they didn't know that.
Yeah.
But the shit was working though. I don't know. That shit was working.
You just found your sauce in the midst of it.
And that shit just worked, bro. I ain't go to no school for this shit.
You know what it be? What I noticed, man. A lot of people I've talked with, and just people's story I study. What it seemed like is everybody who like make it and they love what they doing, they've been doing it. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like you already was in the sports. You already had people hounding you like, do this, do that, work out, get your push-ups in, get up in the morning. So now you took that same package and now I'm bringing it over here.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
That's usually how it goes.
Like for example, like people be like, you know how some people like you say you want to sleep in. Mm-hmm. Sleeping in for you is waking up at what time?
9.
If I sleep in 9 o'clock, I feel like the world is over. You feel what I'm saying? I naturally wake up. I open my eyes at 4:30. Naturally. If I'm still in the bed by 6 o'clock in the morning, something is terribly wrong. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So I feel like if I get up this early and I'm productive between these hours, I can't lose. Because if you do anything enough, you be good at it.
Oh yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Repetition. So
if I get up and do this shit every day, it's gonna grow.
That's true. I mean, when I got into real estate, like I'm talking about wake up, sleep, middle of the day, end of the day. My wife got to tell me, like, I need you to, like, go to sleep or something.
Yeah.
Like, she wake up and I'm not even in the bed.
But you don't got that luxury when you're an entrepreneur.
You don't, because it's all on you at the end of the day.
Like, people be saying, like, why don't you go on vacation?
When? Who gonna be here?
Ooh, scary.
Who gonna do it like I'm gonna do it? Who gonna do it like I'm gonna do it?
They might forget about me while I'm gone for them little 3 days. You know what I mean?
Like, now we like the other guy. You could just go like,
yeah. You ain't posted in 3 days. I ain't think you was training no more. What? What? For real? That's that when you don't got nothing but that.
Yeah.
That's how you feel.
That's how you gotta be though.
That's how you gotta be.
That's how you keep it moving, man.
If not, then it should just fizzle out.
Okay. So what's the goals for you going forward in this whole thing? I know you talked about you want to go back and get some more medals, get first place.
Yeah.
So what else you got planned other than that?
So, this KurvyKila thing, like I want to make this shit a brand.
Okay, I can see
it's
it.
Bigger than just training. And my style of training is kind of different. So yeah, I just like athletic gear.
Okay.
I got waist trainers. Just make it more than training. I got a lot of ideas. Right now, I'm currently looking for a space because I'm in that 700 square foot thing that I told you. That I made it work.
Are you still there?
Still there.
Okay.
It worked. What they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
There you go. That's true.
Right. So I've been so blessed. My shit just grew so much. I've grown that space.
Man, I love that feeling.
You feel what I'm saying?
Love that
but
feeling.
organically though.
Yeah.
I didn't have to go nowhere. Still don't. But my ideas and my energies got so big, it's outgrew 700. Mind you, ain't nothing wrong with this place except I make it work. And I got access to a gymnasium, so I throw these boot camps. It's called ass class.
Okay.
I have 50, 60 people in there. For one guy, that's big for one guy. Ain't no assistant trainers. Ain't no nothing.
Yeah, that's a lot for
From
one person.
Listen, from one guy just off of posting off Instagram, it's a win.
Yeah.
It's a win.
I mean, you got to get that team. When you going to grow that team?
That's what I mean when I say I want this KurvyKila thing to grow. It's bigger than just me training.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I want people. I want to be able to take 2 or 3 like-minded people like me and be able to show them, look, this how I did it, bro. It worked.
Right.
I don't know how, but here this shit go. You know what I mean? in 5 years, I want to be facilitating the gym.
There you go.
I don't want to just be training. In 5 years, right? In 5 years, I want to be doing this bodybuilding thing, and I want to be facilitating a gym. Right. I want to be a trainer.
You want to get calls like while you at doing your thing.
That's a
like,
boss.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, it's amazing feeling, man, when you outgrow stuff, man. It's just, and when it's organic, you getting it in, you doing your thing. Cause I just got my first assistant, and it's like once you're able to take the load off of yourself and put somebody else, like, look, this is how you got to do it. I mean, it kind of hurt a little bit because you like, nah, not like that.
Right, because only you can do it like that.
Yeah, it's like, do it like this.
It take a lot off you, though, don't it?
Man, listen, the best thing I learned, and a lot of people should know, is like group economics. Like when you could, even if it's not, your team is whoever, people who work under you, people who you reach out to, like you got internal and external teams, you know what I'm saying? So like when you able to delegate and give somebody else that task, while I might go do this bodybuilding, I need somebody to, and you know it's getting taken care of, that takes so much off you. Cause when you out there, you're not stressing.
Right.
You just call me if you need me. Cool. You get back, you're like, you sure everything good? I ain't hear from nobody.
Right.
Nah, it good. Everybody paid, everybody came.
That's a blessing. That's a good feeling.
For real? Okay.
That's a good feeling.
So now you go from in the gym or in real estate or whatever it is to now I can work on how I can grow. I can go get this next building. I can go look at these brands and see who I could get with and who I can get these clothes from when you're not working in it. Because when you in it, you so deep in it, you don't know how to get out it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
No. So that's how I see it. So I ain't gonna hold you forever, man. I already came late on them. That's on me. But
That's not good.
you know what I'm saying? Let people know, you know what I'm saying, like what you got going on, where they can follow you at and everything, man.
I got this book coming out.
Okay.
Should be out in April, May. It's called Cold Blue. Okay. It's talking about the different situations I went through as a cop and as a fireman. Okay. And then as how I got the way I'm at. Be a pretty dope situation. It's gonna be an audio book. Okay. I've been working on it for like almost a year now.
Okay.
So yeah, that, and I plan on I'm in prep right now for my next competition, probably in April. Okay. So I plan on being pro by July.
All gold medals? All first place?
Sure. Yeah. I ain't going back and forth about it. I think so.
Man,
I know so.
Answer me this though, man. I seen the Instagram, man. Yeah. How you get up there and be comfortable, man, with the Speedos on, man? You know I was coming, huh?
For sure. Bro, when I work out, like I work out and I get in that zone.
You don't even notice it.
You notice it, but I know you don't look better than me though. You feel what I'm saying?
I
know
that.
I don't work hard for this shit. I walk around naked because I know you don't look better than me. I mean, that's how I
yeah.
Because at first I'm like, man, I ain't getting up there with them on. Then you got your partner saying like, oh boy, who they making a joke shit lame. But get what? When I know
when these first place medals come through,
man, come on,
get at me.
It clicked before then.
Okay.
You wake up one morning and say, good God Almighty.
Yeah.
He mad. That's why he laughing at me.
There you go.
He want to put these motherfuckers on. He can't.
He don't like how he look.
He don't like how he look. He can't do this. You know what I'm saying? So that made me feel a lot better about it. But it's
okay.
Cool.
So what's a day to day in working out? Like what's something that you got to do before the day over with? Just on your personal self, like not in the business, like just you. Like what's your workout routine for yourself?
You talking about physically?
Yeah.
Bro. You get up at 5.
Okay.
When you get up at 5, you do your cardio before you eat anything. Okay. You eat 6 times a day. So I eat 7, 10. I mean, I eat 6 meals all throughout the day. About after I do my cardio in the morning, I go train people. Okay. About 12:45. You gotta work out at the same time every day. That's how I feel. Okay. I work out at the same time every day, 12:45. Before I go to work, before I go work out, I had to get my mind together because the average person ain't doing what I'm doing. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So if I go in the gym and bullshit, I'm wasting time. So before I go to the gym, I get my mind together. I go in the gym, work out about an hour and a half.
Music or no music?
It depends, bro. Sometimes I like to listen to my body. Especially when I'm just starting prep again. I like to listen to my body, bro.
What you mean by that? Talk to it.
what hurt right now? You know what I mean? What's my energy like? Like, talk to myself like, bro, you're not doing it. You're not doing this shit just to look good, bro. You trying to get some money. Get your attitude together, friend. You know what I mean? You have these. That's what I say when I listen to your body. So you have these days when you don't feel like going to the gym. When I don't feel like going to the gym, I work out with no music. Because if I'm trying to do this for a living, you tripping.
Yeah.
You need to talk to yourself. You need some alone time.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So after I work out, I have about an hour break to eat. Back to body business. Go back to training. Working on my brand, bro. Because again, I do this for a living. I don't do nothing else.
Right.
So that's what it's about.
Hey, that's deep, man. Because I mean, for you to get up and say the days when I don't, usually what people do, like for the days when they don't want to do something, they try to stimulate it a bit, some kind of way. But you say, nah, you won't act like that. This is how we gonna do it then. And that's deep.
Because you really don't want to be there.
So now I to make you not want to be here.
If you push through a workout when you don't want to be there, the days you want to be there, it's gonna be easy. And you want to be there most of the time. You just having a moment. Push through. You'll be all right.
I might have to come up there and work out with you,
Can't
man.
wait.
What I usually do, I do calisthenics. I'm just a little lean guy. I'm a little Mayweather. So what I do is, whenever I'm working out, I can't wait till my muscles start aching. I'm like, this the workout right here. Yeah. So that's when I'm like, oh, come hit some more. So I just love when my body be like, that's it, my boy. I'm like, nah, these the ones right here.
Yeah.
So I just try to mess with my mind. They be like, nah, go hit these 5. You hit these 5, that's that million right there. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta hit these. Boom.
You gotta psych yourself out.
Boom.
Yeah.
You be up there.
Yeah, for sure. But it's definitely a mindset, bro. It's not for the faint at heart at all. So
yeah, you gotta pull for that. All right, so man, let the people know where they can follow you at, man. Even with a message,
follow
everything.
Follow me on my Instagram at TheCurvyKila, TheCurvyKilla.
Okay.
I appreciate you.
No problem, man. So that's it, man. TheCurvyKila. We closing out. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share this with somebody, man. And if you made it to this point in the video, man, I could curse because ain't nobody really here. So I'm fucking with you. We out.